Please stand up. Let's make three vows to gods and Buddhas. First vow, second vow, and third vow. One vow to Paishu Shanti, one vow to Pushoshi Pusa. Now please be seated. Now please allow me to briefly explain today's agenda. The first session of our class is Tao term explanation. Every week we choose a term that holds great significance in our Tao society. The term represents essential concepts that guide us on the path of Tao cultivation. Just as a strong foundation supports a building, these concepts form the solid groundwork for our Tao cultivation. It's good for our spiritual growth also. Following that, we will have a 40 minutes Tao lecture. Being Tao members, we encourage you to participate in the 5-year Tao cultivation courses. As we are Tao members, we are also students of Chongde College. So attending the Tao lectures will contribute to our records. And after we have fulfilled the necessary requirements, we will be awarded a certificate, a spiritual diploma that holds great significance in heaven. Through these lectures, we will also enhance our wisdom and understanding of life. So I urge you to listen attentively and with patience. After the lecture, we will read two sutras together, the Mila Sutra and the Heart Sutra. Our Akhilesh brother will display the sutra for us. Once we have completed the readings, you will have about 20 seconds to say your prayers. With sincere devotion, your prayers will surely reach gods and Buddhas. I am sure they will answer your prayers and make dreams come true. Now, without further delay, let's begin our Tao term explanation session. Thank you so much, everyone. And I would like to now hand over the control of microphone to the concerned person. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Sabhan. I would like to share the Tao terms explanations with all of you. And good evening, dear brother and sister. My name is Diana, and today I'm really excited to share the Tao terms with all of you. It's called 财法双施. 财法双施, giving form of the heart's financial donation and the true sharing. Giving the form of the heart comes into two beautiful forms. Financial donation, 财施, 财施, and sharing the truth, 法施, 法施. Financial donations, 财施. 财施 means over material supports. Although walking the path doesn't require wealth, helping others to receive Tao and cultivate Tao's often does. For example, if you drive the other to this temple for the class and fill up the gasoline, that's called a financial donation. Even a small donation at the temple helps cover its essential costs like rent, water, electricity, and offering. Financial donations, 财施, can go even further, like supporting the print of the Holy Scripture to the spreading down, helping build the new temple while helping others in spreading the Tao to the place where Tao is not familiar to the local people. What goes around and comes around? When we give the true sincerity, blessings will follow. God and Buddhas watch all over us. Bring peace to our home, health, and fewer worries. It's good to use for our resource in this way. It also creates deep merits and unique joys within. But the sincerity means giving everything we own, while that would be selfless. And it might leave our family in a hardship. Therefore, financial givings should be within our ability. with generous hearts as its centers. There's a story about Shakyamuni Buddhas who go to receive to give the lectures. Every devoted would offer a single lamp, and the elder woman would nothing to give, and cut her hair and sew it, and bought a small oil lamp, while the diamonds tried to blow out the lamp with the very cruel winds. All went out, but her witch only burns brighter. This simple act shows that its sincerity, not the size of the gift, that truly matters. And the other forms of giving, the true sharing, 法师. 法师 means building and sharing doubts with others. Sometimes people say, I don't have time, but true sharing can happen anytime. Even in interactions, just a few kind words each day can inspire others to seek the truth. For those busy with a daily task, doing the laundering, shopping, cooking, housework, the true sharing can still happen. For instance, you can share your knowledge of Tao with your neighbor. When they have a moment connecting and inspiring them at this time. As a conclusion, in all forms of givings, whether financial donation or the true sharing, 法师, is sincerity in our hearts that shine and brightest. And that's for my explanation. For all the mistakes I have made, I beg God and Buddha mercy and forgiveness. Thank you for all your listening. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Diana sister. And now, moving forward, we have with us our brother Max, Lecturer Lin, to share his topic with us. And as about Lecturer Lin, he has a very strong background in the computer science, having worked for Epson Company, a Japanese company, until 1995. He then spent 10 years in Netherlands, managing the European branch of the business. And in 2005, he returned to Taiwan and started his own company, specializing in selling peripheral equipments for Apple computers. So in 2014, Lecturer Lin's mother suffered a severe stroke, leaving the right side of her body paralyzed and unable to speak. So being a devoted son and a filial son, Lecturer Lin decided to close his business and work from home to provide better care for his mother. However, this responsibility left him physically and mentally exhausted. And his wife, Lecturer Ting, encouraged him to chant the Mila Sutra and the Has Sutra to transfer the merit to his mother. So after receiving Tao, Lecturer Lin became a dedicated learner, attending Tao seminar and completing the 5-year Tao cultivation courses. He is now a lecturer responsible for the Xin-min and Zhi-shan Tao classes at the Chongde Temple. So now, without wasting any time, let's all welcome Lecturer Lin to enlighten us with his wonderful topic about understanding ourselves and our roles. So let's all welcome him with a big round of applause. Over to you, Lecturer Lin.
Okay, can you see the screen?
Yeah, of course, we can see the screen.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Shilaj
Thank
brother.
you.
Thank you. And good evening, Master. Good evening, Shilaj brother, and good evening, my dear Tao brothers and sisters. First of all, I would like to express my deepest appreciation for the grace of heaven and virtues of all our holy teachers, embracing of our Grand Senior Elder Han Baishui Sendi, Senior Elder Chen, the never resting Bodhisattva, and for all the Tao transmitting master lectures and Tao seniors guidance. that I can have the chance to share with you this topic, understand ourselves and finding wisdom. To begin today's lecture, I would like to share with you a wonderful short story written by our DAO member, Mr. Sukhdev Singh, A Dream Place. A farmer lived in Mysore, which is a village in Jhunjhunu district of Rajasthan state in India. Rich as he was not happy with his life. One day, he decided to sell his house and everything and settle down in some other place which is better. So he called a real estate agent and said to him, "Brother, I have to leave this place. So I decided to sell all my land and property here." "Why? What's wrong with your property here?" the agent asked the farmer. "Come with me," said the farmer, who brought the agent to his property and said, "Look at the many problems here. The roads are so bumpy, muddy, and rough. And due to the small lake, you have to take a detour to get to your destination. Look at the small mountains, how difficult it is to feed the animal. And the garden, half the time is spent in cleaning and maintaining it. What should I do with such a useless property?" The agent took a tour of the whole area and promised to come with a good customer after a few days. After a few days, while the farmer was reading the morning newspaper, an attractive ad caught his eyes. It said, "Heavenly property. Have a dream house, a quiet, beautiful place full of natural beauty, a healthy and peaceful retreat amidst a beautiful lake and hills at a reasonable distance from the hustle and bustle of the city." The farmer was deeply attracted by the ad. He liked the property so much. He started reading the ad again and again. But after paying a little more attention to it, he found it was the ad for his own property. In order to confirm his case, he called the agent again. Yes, it turned out to be the ad for his own property. Now the farmer realized that he was really living in the place he wanted to stay. It was his fault that he always saw his own things in the wrong perspective. Where he was living was actually the dream place he wanted to stay. He immediately requested his agent to remove the ad. He decided not to sell it anymore. The story ends here. Now, there are some thoughts after the story. The first one, the farmer discovered that the place where he lived was actually the place where he dreamed of living. It was his fault that he always saw his own things in the wrong perspective. Now the question, have you ever looked at things in the wrong perspective? Have you? Sharaj brother, have you looked at things in the wrong perspective?
I think he's right. I think.
Sometimes for us, yes.
Okay. In fact, to be able to see things in the right perspective, what we need. Sharaj brother, what do you think? What we need? Anyone know what we need? Okay. What we need is wisdom, right?
Yeah, right.
People encounter many problems in their lives, such as stress from work, family, and relationships. What do you do when you encounter problems and difficulties? What do you do? Shubham brother or Sharaj brother, what do you do?
I think we'll try to rectify the the problems and seek the wisdom.
Oh, yeah. Do you seek guidance? Do you seek guidance? Such as
Yeah,
pray to God or Buddha. Have you ever prayed to God or Buddha?
right, of course.
And most of people, they will pray to God and Buddha and say, God, Buddhas, please give me wisdom to solve the problem, right? Many people, they
Right,
do
right.
this, right? Because possessing wisdom, we can make the right choices and judgments, right?
Yeah, right.
And who is this one? Anyone know who is this one?
Gautam Buddha.
Gautam Buddha.
Yeah, it's Gautama Buddha. Gautama Buddha lectured and preached the Dharma for 49 years.
Okay.
Yeah. He is so wise and highly respected. Okay. Once Gautama Buddha said, sentient beings possess the Tathagata wisdom, but because of their ignorance and confusion, they are unable to realize or see it. Wow. Tathagata is the term that Buddha commonly used when referring to himself. That means Gautama Buddha said that everyone, you, me, and everybody possess the same wisdom as he has. And who is this one? Anyone know? I think it's a little bit difficult. Huh? It's Socrates. Socrates, the Greek philosopher. Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle are three great Greek philosophers. Once Socrates said, to know thyself, you mean yourself, is the beginning of wisdom. What a coincidence. Gautama Buddha and Socrates, one from India, one from Greece. One was born in 623. One is born in 470 BC. And they say almost the same thing. The wisdom within yourself, right? So, to gain wisdom, you need to know yourself. To gain wisdom, you need to know yourself. And the question is, a wise man, there's a story. A wise man was asked three questions. The first question is, what is the greatest thing in the world? And the wise man said, love. And what's the easiest thing in the world? The wise man answered, to blame others. Yes, it's so easy to blame others, right? And the third question is, what is the hardest thing in the world? And the wise man reply as knowing yourself. Knowing yourself is so difficult. So do you know yourself? Maybe I can ask you in another way. Have you ever introduced yourself if you know yourself? Maybe in school, your teacher asks you to introduce yourself to your classmates. Maybe when you interview for a job, they ask you to introduce yourself. Or you meet a new client, you need to introduce yourself. Okay, if you have 1 minute to introduce yourself, how would you do it? Just 1 minute. Suresh brother, Subhan brother, can I ask you to introduce yourself in 1 minute?
Thank you, Lecturer Lin.
Okay, so
And
I count to
yeah.
three. When I count to three, then you start, okay? One,
Okay.
2, 3.
Okay. Hi, I'm Shailesh Malhotra, and I've been living in India for almost 50 years. And I've received Tao in 2001, and after receiving Tao, so many things in my life got changed, and I have a different perspective of the life, how to live life, what is the meaning of life, what to how to live our lives in a very meaningful manner. So I think it gives us a chance to change, and the change is the constant law of life. If we don't change, I think that the life is finished. So we got to know what God is, what truth is, and that is what I think changed my life. And there is truth in everything we do. I think that is why we are following the Tao, and Tao has already changed us a lot. So I think for me, Tao is my life. Thank you so much.
Shiraj brother, you are so amazing. You in 1 minute you can introduce yourselves and to let us know so much about you. And
Thank you
now,
so much.
how about Subhan brother? Would you like to try? Subhan brother?
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Okay, I count to 3. Then you start. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, hi, I'm Shubham Sharma. My Chinese name is Yi Shui, and Yi the Yi, Shui Chi the Shui. And I'm living in India with all of my family since I took birth. And my Tao journey started in year 2016. Since that day, Tao has become a big part of my life. After I received Tao, my whole family and almost my all friends has become Tao member. Coming temple has become a regular habit of my life without any exceptions. Along with this, by God's grace and Buddha's grace, I also learned Chinese from temple and made my career in Chinese industry. Now trying to cultivate more and more under guidance of holy teachers, masters, and Tao seniors. And this is what I want to share with all of you. I think I almost finished from here. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
I'm so impressed that Shiraj brother and Subhan brother, they can introduce themselves in 1 minute and tell so much. Normally, people they have to introduce themselves in just 1 minute. You cannot say too much. Normally, they will introduce what is your name, where are you from, and what do you do, right? And how about if you have 10 minutes, how would you like to introduce yourself? Will you try it? No, we don't have too much time. Okay, but how do you usually introduce yourself? Except what's your name, where you're from, what do you do? What others need to know about you? Would you like to introduce zodiac sign of your zodiac signs, or your blood type, or your interests like photography, dancing, singing, or your ability, such as you are very good in communication, you are very good in leadership, such as etc. Or you want to introduce your personal traits like positive, honest, responsible, etc. Okay, I think many people have seen this movie, Three Idiots, very famous. In the movie, 3 main character, Rancho, he's a hopeful, positive, determined, confident, and humble. In Farhan, obedient, highly sensitive, intelligent, creative, honest. And Raju, diligent, sincere, anxious, dependent, overthinking. And how Shiraj brother? I know you must have a very deep affinity with the Buddhas, right?
Yeah, thank you so much.
But I don't know anything else because I never saw you. I never. Are you diligent? Are you sincere and positive? I don't know. And how about Subhan brother? I know Subhan brother also. Yeah, I know he's a very filial person. We can see from this picture. He brought his grandmother to receive Tao. Very nice person. And also, anything else, I don't know. Okay? But do these represent who you are? When you know all of these, is it really the beginning of wisdom? Let me ask something, knowledge about yourself. In the morning when you want to go out to work, you put on your sock. You put on the right sock first or left sock first? Shailesh brother, do you remember you put on your right sock first or left sock first?
I think it depends. But never,
Okay.
yeah,
Depends.
never fixed.
But good thing is you still know what you do, right?
Right, right.
And how about shoes? right shoe first or left shoe first?
Not fixed.
Not fixed.
Yeah. Unless I wear the both.
And how about, do you know your ear temper?
Yeah, I do get, sometimes I get my temperament high sometimes, but I try
Okay.
to, control myself. Yeah.
Okay. And bad habits.
A
And
few.
yeah. And do you know your attachment?
Yeah, of course.
It's painful. Okay.
Yeah.
And do you know your mission,
Yeah, of course.
your lifetime?
Right.
Do your the meaning of your existence? Okay.
A little bit. Yeah.
I think every one of us, we have to really think about it. Okay.
Right.
Okay, let me ask you one question. Every morning, what or who wakes you up? Is it
I
the
wake myself. No, I wake
okay,
myself every morning. Yeah.
okay, is it the aroma of coffee wakes you up? Or sometimes maybe your friend, huh? Your best friend wakes you up, or your parents, or the alarm clock, right?
Right.
Do you know where is this?
I think this is a mortuary.
This is the hospital morgue.
Yeah.
Hospital morgue is the dead person they kept in the hospital morgue. Okay, if you set the alarm clock to the loudest and bring it to the hospital morgue and make it ring, do you think any one of the people lying there, anyone will wake up?
No, no.
Yeah, no, right? Because if anyone wake up, I think you will throw away the alarm clock and start to run, right? And then you will
Right.
say, what a strange alarm clock. Really weird. It will make the dead person wake. Terrible, right? And what's the difference? What's the difference? Why those people lying there, they don't wake up?
They're already dead, I think. The spirit is not there.
Yeah, their spirit is not with them. The spirit left their body, right? So body with spirit in it, you are alive, right? But your body without spirit, you become a dead person, right? So which one is real you, real me? I mean, real self, the body or spirit? Is obviously the body is false self and the spirit is true self, right?
Right.
So spirit is true self. And the Chinese classics, the doctrine of the Min said, the life heaven has given you is called nature. So we also call true self, true nature. And the scripture, Complete Enlightenment Sutra, say all beings, all sentient beings are Buddhas originally. So we can call the true self is Buddha nature, okay? And Socrates said, to know thyself is the beginning of wisdom. Actually, we can change to know true self, to know true nature is the beginning of wisdom, right? Okay, who is this? I think you must have a very deep impression because last week, Master Wang just introduced this gentleman. Anyone know who is this?
Bodhidharma?
No, it's the...
It's our sixth patriarch, Wei Lang.
Yeah, you're
Six.
right. You're right. The sixth patriarch. He's born in China. Okay. The sixth patriarch never went to school and was illiterate. However, he mastered all the scripture. When someone brought a scripture to seek his guidance, he said, don't ask me about the meaning of the words because I cannot read. But you can ask me about the meaning of the scripture and I can tell you in detail. What a wise man. What a wise Buddha, right? And six patriarchs once said, Buddha wisdom inherently exists in the true nature of all sentient beings. However, due to their deluded minds, they cannot realize it on their own. They need the guidance of a great teacher to help them see their true nature. So, Gautama Buddha in India says, sentient beings possess the Tathagata wisdom. Socrates says in Greece, to know yourself is the beginning of wisdom. And the six patriarchs say, Buddhist wisdom inherently exists in the true nature of all sentient beings. But additionally, six patriarchs say they need guidance of a great teacher to help them to see their true nature. Okay? So, Buddhist wisdom is inherently exists in your true nature. But we need a guidance of a great teacher to help us to see it. The question is, how great have to be a great teacher to be considered a great teacher? How great? How about heavenly decree holy teacher, right? And this is our holy teacher, heavenly decree holy teacher, Jigong Living Buddha. Okay? At the Tao receiving ceremony, our holy teacher opened the heavenly gate for us through the Tao transmitting master. Okay? And that is where the true self resides. Okay? But people, everyone had two eyes. You, me, everyone had two eyes, right? The eyes, you can see the world. You can see many, many things, everything. And also you can see others people, but you don't see yourself. Why? Because people's eyes always look outward and never look inward. So, during the Tao receiving ceremony, the Tao transmitting master also reminds us to reflecting inward. Do you remember the Tao transmitting master standing on your right side and use his finger tap on your forehead, his right hand finger? That is our holy teacher opened our heavenly gate for us through the hands of the Tao transmitting master. And after that, the Tao transmitting master go to your left side and wave his left hand palm and seems to cover your eyes. Do you remember? Shalaj Brother, do you remember this about this?
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah, that movement is telling you to reflect yourself. Don't just look outward.
Yeah, see inward.
You have to look inward, okay? And why we have to look inward? We have to get familiar with our true self. Let's say, if you want to read a book to get the knowledge of the book, and you read 10 minutes 1 year, are you familiar with the book? No. How about 10 minutes 1 month? No. 10 minutes 1 week? No. How about 10 minutes per day? Of course, if you read the book 10 minutes per day, you will get familiar with the book. And if you read your true self for 10 minutes or 20 minutes per day, you will get familiar with your true self, right? And you'll get familiar with your inherent wisdom. So the conclusion is you regularly use the three treasure, okay? You will familiar with your true self. And here are the words from our holy teacher, Jigong Living Buddha. I am who? Who am I? Who can tell me the answer? The clothes I'm wearing have covered this body. So I think this body is me. Let me stop all the thinking and confusion. Let me just live a carefree life. I have many good qualities, but I sometimes make mistakes. I have tons of dreams, but I often find excuses for my laziness. Is this the real me? Who has tried to figure it out? So, is this the body is me? You see, the body is me. I sometimes make mistake. This body always sometimes make mistake, and often find excuses for my laziness. So, is this the real me? No, it's not real me. We just learn the body is four self, right? This I is not the real I. It's four self. And continue. Jigong Buddha said, who has really given a thought about the true self and false self? The false self always gets in the way. Between the pairing woods lives the true Buddha. On the spiritual mountain resides the true self. Bring out your benevolent and compassionate heart and spread the gospel to those with affinity. Cultivate earnestly to make your true self shine clearly and brilliantly. When your mind is completely unaffected by its surrounding, then you can finally be free. We see our Holy Teacher tell us true self and false self. And false selves always get in the way, always get in the way. For example, we have desire. Normal people, they have desire. We are hungry, then we eat, right? But some people, they're not hungry, they eat because they're angry, they eat. They're sad, they eat. They're happy, they eat. Anytime they eat, then the result is he's become overweight, right? And it's not good, right? And here, our Holy Teacher tells us, bring out your benevolent, compassionate heart and spread the gospel to those with affinity. What does it mean? This means we should be a good Tao propagator, right? And here, cultivate earnestly to make your true self shine clearly and brilliantly. When your mind is completely unaffected by its surrounding, then you can finally be free. This tells us to be a real Tao cultivator, right? And in the world, we can see the physical body, the fame, the wealth, all those external things, they are illusion. They will disappear with the change of time and space. And our true self, our Buddha nature, they won't change with time and space. And there's another words, the merciful words from our Holy Teacher. Who is directing the play? In the play, act well as yourself. No matter if you're playing a lead or a supporting role, give it your role with not a trace of pretense. Fully embrace your role. Each play has its ending. Stories that touch hearts bring tears. In every scene of life's drama, portraying moments of union and failure. So act well as yourself and fully embrace your role, okay? What is our role? A real Tao cultivator, a Tao propagator. Bring more people to receive Tao and help them to cultivate Tao, right? So when you know yourself, you can play your role well. Just like when we are birds, we know we are birds. We should learn to fly, right? When we know we are fish, we should learn to swim. When we know our true nature, our Buddha nature, is same as these Buddhas and sages. And what should we do? We should learn to be a saint and sages of Buddha, right? Do you know who is this one? Sherez brother, you must know, right?
Yeah, Pusho Shipusa.
Yeah, the never resting Bodhisattva, right? Once the Bodhisattva said, with me as the helmsman, I am the internal helmsman. Why say helmsman? Eternal helmsman. Because our Tao society, Chongde Tao society, is a big Dharma boat. And all of us on the boat. And Pushoshi Pusa is our leader, right? And Pushoshi Pusa said, I will surely continue to guide everyone until all my Chongde members attain sainthood and Buddhahood. Wow, what a brace. And she said, my vow has no end. So what should we do? We have to follow arrangement of our Tao society, right? And act in accordance with your positional role. And very important is you have to accept your affinity and play your role well. Okay, my conclusion. Life cannot be replayed. The only choice is cherish the present, seize the moment, live life without regrets. Thank you very much. If I have made any mistake, I beg God and Buddha's forgive. And all the Tao senior can give me a comment and suggestion. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Lecturer Lin. Wow, what a beautiful way, first of all, to narrate the story. And, we can see the effort he put narrating the story. So I think we are all learning from him. And talking about the lecture, Lecturer Lin, try to, explain so many things very beautifully. The wisdom cannot be defined in words. It is, present in all sentient beings, in our true nature, but we need the guidance of the great teacher. So the great teacher, we need to find the great teacher. First of all, the receiving Tao is itself, it's a blessing. It cannot be, we cannot, receive Tao very easily. So if we have received Tao, that means the God has chosen us. So people's eyes always, look outward, never inward. And during Tao receivings, the master, the Tao transmitting master, open the gate between the eyes and teaches us to see inwards from now on. So we should, try learning to see inwards, try talking to ourselves, and try finding the answers to the questions we have in our lives. So reading ourselves in our life is really important, and being a good thought propagator and a cultivator is very important. Everything is illusion, but if we are birds or fish, and we should play our role very well. And if we are thought propagator, we should know what kind of role we have to play, and we have to play it accordingly. So at last, what Lecturer Lin just said, life cannot be replayed. The only chance is that we should cherish the moment. So we should learn, we should cherish this kind of lectures. Thank you so much, Lecturer Lin, for your explanation. And
Thank you.
now, thank you so much. And now it is time for us to read the Mila Sutra. And first of all, I would like to invite our dear brother, Mr. Dharmender, who is with us in the temple today, to read the Mila Sutra, to read the prayer verse for all of us in Hindi. So we should all stand up, make 3 bows.
1, 2, 3, 1.
ऊंच और गहन धर्म को सीखना बहुत मुश्किल होता है, लेकिन अब मुझे सुनने और सीखने का मौका मिलता है। मैं उन शिक्षाओं को समझने और उन्हें अपनाने के लिए तैयार हूँ। मेरे मन में जो गलत विचार हैं, मैं उनसे मुक्त होने की प्रतिज्ञा लेता हूँ। मेरे मन में जो दुख है, मैं उसे समाप्त करने की प्रतिज्ञा लेता हूँ। मेरे मन में धर्म अनंत है, मैं उन्हें अध्ययन करने की प्रतिज्ञा लेता हूँ। मेरे स्वभाव में बुद्धत्व सर्वोच्च है, मैं उसे प्राप्त करने की प्रतिज्ञा लेता हूँ।
एक बार, 2 बार, 3 बार। थैंक यू।
Thank you. And now we will read the Mila Sutra. I hope everybody can see the Mila Sutra. And I would like to invite Maggie ma'am to read the Mila Sutra for all of us. Namaste, Maggie ma'am.
Yeah, namaste and happy Diwali.
Thank you, ma'am. Same to you.
恭诵弥勒救苦真经，佛说弥勒救苦经，弥勒下世不非轻，灵宝齐如灵山地，拈花印证考三圣。若在中原三星地，大正四川王桃心，天真收元挂圣号，等待时至点神兵，云雷震开雾集图，天下神鬼不安宁。亲在人天中华母，九莲圣教归上圣，天花老母垂玉线，收元显化在古东，南北两极连中续，混元古册在中央，老母降下通天窍，无影山前对合同，婴儿要想归家去，持念当来弥勒经，用心持念佛来救。朵朵金莲去超生，适得西来白羊子，香儿点铁化成金，每日至心常持念，三灾八难不来侵，要想成佛请礼拜，常持聪明智慧心，休听邪人胡说话，劳酸一马念无声，老母降下真天咒，用心持念有神通，满天星斗都下世，五方列仙下天宫，各方城隍来对号，报事灵童查得清，三观慈悲大地主，赦罪三朝救众生，救苦天尊来救世，钦点文部接地神，八大金刚来护法，四位菩萨救众生，仅领36元将，500灵官紧随跟，辅助弥勒成大道，保佑香儿得安宁。北方真武为将帅，青脸红发显神通，扯起照旗遮日月，头顶身罗七宝星，威震北方为帅首，肃请诸恶挂甲兵，搭救猿人香儿女，火光落地化为尘，四海龙王来助道，各驾祥云去腾空，十方天兵护佛驾，保佑弥勒去成功，弘扬了道归家去，转到山阳弥勒尊，吾皇敕令记下生，收服难言归正中，来往照下真言咒，传下当来大藏经，婴儿唱常持念，邪神不敢来近身，持念1遍神通大，持念2遍得超生，持念3遍神鬼怕，王良邪魔化为尘，修持劫内寻路径，念起真言归佛令，南无天元太保阿弥陀佛。
Please make 10 bows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bows. Please make 3 bows. 1, 2, 3 bows. And now we will read the Heart Sutra. I would like to invite Lecturer Chung for reading the Mila Sutra, Heart Sutra.
恭诵弥勒救，恭诵摩诃般若波罗蜜多心经。观自在菩萨行深般若波罗蜜多时，照见五蕴皆空，度一切苦厄。舍利子，色不异空，空不异色，色即是空，空即是色，受想行识亦复不是。舍利子，是诸法空相， 不生不灭，不垢不净，不增不减。是故空中无色，无受想行识，无眼耳鼻舌身意，无色声香味触法，无眼界，乃至无意识界，无明，亦无明尽，乃至无老死，亦无老死尽。无苦集灭道，无智亦无得，以无所得故，菩提萨埵依般若波罗蜜多故，心无挂碍。无挂碍故，无有恐怖，远离颠倒梦想，究竟涅槃。三世诸佛依般若波罗蜜多故，得阿耨多罗三藐三菩提。不知般若波罗蜜多是大神咒，是大明咒，是无上咒，是无等等咒，能除一切苦，真实不虚。故说般若波罗蜜多咒，其说咒曰：揭谛揭谛，波罗揭谛，波罗僧揭谛，菩提萨埵。
Please make 3 bows. 1, 2, 3 bows. And now we can pray. And now we can open our eyes. So let's make 3 bows to gods and Buddhas. First bow, second bow, and third bow. And with sincere devotion, our prayers will reach gods and Buddhas. I'm sure they will answer our prayers. And now let's invite our brother Akhilesh to read Kanchiye for all of us. Namaste, Akhilesh brother.
Namaste, sir. Namaste, everyone. Please repeat after me. 感谢天安舍的感谢老前人白水圣地感谢前人不修习菩萨感谢点传师感谢各位讲师感谢各位前线给活水机会学习疗愈 Please make 3 pause. 1, 2, 3 pause.
Thanks a lot, Akhilesh brother.
Okay,
And,
can I make some announcements?
Okay.
Okay, so Master, my dear brothers and sisters, I'm very happy to announce to you that we are going to host a Tao seminar on January 25th and 26th next year. That is in 2025. Well, this is a conclusion that we have made today in Hande Temple in Taipei. So help me say thank you to Master Zhen, Master Huang, and several excellent, outstanding Tao lectures. And we only have made this plan after a long discussion. So we hope to scale a new height. So we also hope that our Indian Tao members can help us to spread the words by inviting your friends, your family, your neighbors to take the Tao blessings. And we are also planning some acupuncture health camps so everyone can receive effective acupuncture treatment to support their health and well-being. So thank you all so much, for being part of this journey with us. Well, let's make it a fantastic, successful Tao seminar together. Okay? Yeah, that's all for my announcement. Thank you. Thank you, Shilaj.
Thanks a lot, Shalosha. And thank you, all the masters, for thinking about the Tao seminar, and we can learn more. So thank you again for joining our online classes today. So before we conclude, everyone, I will request, please stand up. So let's make 3 bows to gods and Buddhas. First bow, second bow, third bow, and 1 bow to Baishu Shangdi, and 1 bow to Pusho Shipusa. And thank you once again for being here with us. We look forward to seeing you next time. Wishing you a spiritual and happy evening. Thank you so much. And goodbye.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Shailesh. Yeah, wonderful.
Goodbye, Shailesh.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you,
you. Thank
Dharmender.
you.
Thank you.
So who are in the
Thank you,
hello,
everyone.
hello.
Mr. Dharmender is
Thank
there.
you. Thank you,
Yeah.
everyone.
And
Thank you.
Mr. Akhilesh and Mr. Shubham is also there.
Yeah. Namaste.
Namaste.
So happy to see
Yeah.
everyone.
Namaste. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good night. See you soon.
Good night. Good night,
Good
everybody.
night.
Thank you
Good
so much.
night. Good night, everyone.
Morning.
Good night.
Goodbye. Good night.
Bye.